Naam, mtazamaji, sasa nataka nikupeleke moja kwa moja katika eneo la Arboretum ambapo waziri wa mazingira Soipan Tuya anazindua ile mikakati ya uhifadhi wa mazingira wa mwaka 2023 na sasa tunaona anazungumza pale. Tupate nini kinajiri pale, tu yasikize mtazamaji.
We are taking the lead to ensure that in Kenya we are rising together to deal with these challenges. And my ministry will leverage on emerging issues, including the carbon markets, artificial intelligence, to ensure that our vision of a clean, safe, healthy, sustainably managed, resilient environment and natural resources is achieved. We will aspire to safeguard a sustainable environment, ensure healthy ecosystems, protect biodiversity in line with our obligations under our various bilateral and multilateral regulatory and policy frameworks. We will be guided by the Kenya Vision 2030 and the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, BETTER, and it is these documents that have informed this strategic plan today. The plan, as has been espoused here, is based on the 5 key result areas, which I will not mention again. And this will provide a roadmap towards full implementation of this strategy. We have outlined clear goals, objectives, and strategies that will guide our actions. Our strategic plan recognizes the importance of integrating environmental considerations into all sectors of our society and economy. It underscores the urgency of empowering communities, building capacity, and promoting sustainable practices. As has been mentioned here by the Honorable Gikaria, we take it seriously that one of the things we have to do, Your Excellency, is really create a lot of awareness for our communities and for Kenyans, because the nature of environmental, climate change, and forestry issues is that it is not a government action. It has to be bought by everybody. We have to join hands right from our communities at the grassroots level, all ministries, departments, and agencies of government. It has to be an all-government, all-society, all-community approach. And therefore, we are going to focus on that serious need for awareness creation, so that we also don't have a lot of misinformation going around. And I want to just echo what the chairman of KFS has said. You know, if we go out there, and I want to challenge the staff here, we have a decentralized system of staff. The Kenya Forest Service, you are in every part of this country. You need to go out and explain to Kenyans what the commercial forestry aspects of our sustainable ecosystem restoration is all about, so that we don't have misinformation going around, that when we embark on commercial forestry, that it is going to negate the ecosystem restoration efforts that we are undertaking as a country. Our president keeps saying there is no point in importing some very basic wood products. I think we even import toothpick, beds, chairs, and yet we have the capacity to sustainably do commercial forestry in this country, feed our wood industry sector, which will create jobs and enhance our GDP. So we need to embark on that aggressive awareness creation so that Kenyans can join hands with us. And by no means is the lift of the moratorium touching on our indigenous forest. The chair has properly stated that the lift of the moratorium affects only 5% of our gazetted forests, and the rest 2.5 million hectares is intact, and we are going to work around the clock to make sure that we protect our resources. Ladies and gentlemen, under our strategic plan, we recognize the central role of forests in mitigating climate change, conserving biodiversity, and providing livelihoods. We emphasize the need to protect and restore our forests, ensuring their sustainable management and utilization. We will leverage on the potential of nature-based solutions to enhance resilience, sequester carbon, and promote sustainable development. Under our strategic plan, we identify ecosystem restoration as one of the key result areas, and part of the activities towards this that the ministry will implement is restoration of our various ecosystems, including landscapes, wetlands, forests, rangelands, by conducting the National Tree Growing and Restoration Program that seeks to grow 15 billion trees in 10 years. Your Excellency, we have almost 10,000 wetlands in this country. And around our wetlands, we can plant trees all year round because there is water available. All we need to do is have a holistic approach to the tree growing initiative. And one of them, with the support of UNDP, we've done a fencing gap of our ecosystems, including the gazetted forests, the wetlands, so that we seek the support of our partners. When you help us with the fencing of our wetlands, we can plant trees all year round. We will restore our water sources, and as well as, with the natural regeneration, we are going to meet our 15 billion target even before the 10 years go down the road. And Your Excellency, at the national governance level, your office has taken leadership on this. And together with the Office of the Head of Public Service, we thank you for helping us shepherd the national process of planting 15 billion trees. Your leadership at the interministerial coordination level has gone a long way in providing the required guidance. We thank you for helping our ministry, together with the Ministry of Education at the cabinet level, to help institutionalize tree growing in all our learning institutions across the country. At the national coordination level, my ministry is working together with the chair of the Environment Committee at the Council of Governors, our members of parliament here, and specifically for members of parliament, we are seeking their support to amend the national government CDF law to increase the allocation for environmental protection, but also beyond increase, for them to be able to employ and contribute to the green army that we are employing across the country, so that we shift away from just planting trees to actually nurturing them to maturity. So the Council of Governors, the various MDAs, partners and private sector, we are working with all of them in coordinating both strategy and implementation. Over the next 2 weeks, we will bring all partners together to consolidate all ecosystem restoration strategies, and now that we have our strategic plan, from both state and non-state actors. And this is with a view to have a consolidated ecosystem restoration implementation approach come the short rains in September and moving forward. And like I said, with our wetlands, we can grow trees all year round. We will cascade the tree growing structure to the village level. And with the help of our Green Army, we will provide monitoring and extension services at the community level for this program. Ladies and gentlemen, in other sectors, we also seek to shift the country into linear waste management to circular economy, where waste will be used as raw material for industrial production, job creation, and wealth creation. And like our sister who spoke here just said, we will be moving from waste to wealth. There is even waste to food, Your Excellency. We have seen demonstrations of waste being converted to food. And of course, waste to energy. And we have many players out here in this country who are piloting these ideas. And we are going to work together to make this, to take this to a bigger scale. The strategic plan will need some key legal and policy frameworks to give it life. To that extent, we will review the Environmental Management and Coordination Act, which is the backbone legislation for the environment-related policies and strategies. We are also reviewing the Forest Conservation and Management Act of 2016. The forest policy is due for cabinet any time now. We have concluded the process of amending the Climate Change Act to provide for carbon market regulation. And again, this is an area where we need the support of Parliament to help us push it.